Hello, viewers. This is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and we've got Eldrazi Aggro versus Green Red Ramp. Eldrazi just threw down a Thought-Knot Seer, removing a World Breaker, leaving him with Hedron Archive, Kozilek's Return, and Explosive Vegetation. He throws down the Hedron Archive, follows it up with the Explosive Vegetation, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He has all the mana he needs to play whatever bomb he can draw. Now the problem for him is being able to draw a bomb. So he just lost Kozilek's Return, and now he's top decking. And he took 4 from the Thought-Knot Seer. A second Hedron Archive. Honestly, at the end of turn, I would fire off the Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards and pray that I pull something good. He just took 8 and went down to 7. And knocks off the Hedron Archive, so 3 cards. He pretty much needs a bomb here or he's done. And he didn't get it. So let's go to game 2. Okay, so Jotty Offshoot on turn 1 for Ramp. That's actually a really good thing for him. It's a decent blocker, and it should gain him some life, which should keep him in this longer if Eldrazi gets out of control. Sylvan Advocate is also another good blocker, which should help him handle whatever the Eldrazi deck throws at him. So Eldrazi has the Mimic, Sky Spawner, Scion Token, so he's building up his army. And next turn he can probably, it'll be Thought-Knot Seer or Reality Smasher. Ooh, Kozilek's Return on it right after he declares Sylvan Advocate as an attacker. Ouch, that clears the board. Advocate gets in for 2. So no big plays now since he lost that Scion token, but he does have the Thought-Knot Seer. So if he does have a Reality Smasher in hand, it'll just have to wait until he gets his 5th land. But now, thanks to Thought-Knot Seer, he can basically pick apart Ramp's hand. And that's the worst part for Ramp here. He can deal with the creatures. He can deal with taking damage. It's the fact that Eldrazi has the ability to pick his hand apart and take away the things that he needs the most. Like right there, got rid of Nissa Vastwood Seer. Left him with Jotty Offshoot Worldbreaker and Nissa's Pilgrimage. Now, Nissa's alright. It'll get him another land, and she's a 2/2, so she can block or attack. But honestly, I think I would have gone out. I think I would have grabbed the Worldbreaker. Thanks to the Worldbreaker, Ramp is even faster than it was before Oath came out. And I mean, it was really fast at being able to get up to 10 mana. Now they don't have to get up to 10 mana. They just have to get up to 7. Or 6 for Chandra. Or 5 for Reality Smasher, and you get the picture. There are so many more options for Ramp now that don't require them to go all the way to 10. So Explosive Vegetation, Sylvan Advocate's now 4/5, attacking in, and Ramp's at 28 now, thanks to the double Jotty Offshoot. Chump block by the Matter Reshaper finds a Thought-Knot Seer, which is quite handy because that means that he can throw that down now and still grab that Worldbreaker out of his hand. So perfect timing for that second Thought-Knot Seer. And the great thing about it is that he was going to get that card regardless. But this way, he gets to have it thanks to Matter Reshaper, and then draw the next card in the deck. Attacking in with the Thought-Knot Seer. Ah! Spatial Contortion powers up the Thought-Knot Seer so that it kills off the Sylvan Advocate. But that does let the ramp deck draw another card. Play to land goes up to 30. Throws down a Morph, which I have to guess is a Den Protector. And unfortunately, there really isn't very many targets worthwhile other than the Sylvan Advocate. Eldrazi throws down a Reality Smasher, attacking in with the 4/4 and the 5/5 trample. And Ramp takes it because he can afford to take 9 here. He was at 30. Now he's down to 21. He still has more life than he started the game with. And draws his card and passes the turn, which is highly unfortunate for him. And Eldrazi attacks in again for 9. Morph blocks the Thought-Knot Seer. Ah, it was a Rattleclaw Mystic. But he had a Fiery Impulse in his hand, so he's able to kill off the Thought-Knot Seer and get a card from it. Maybe he got a good top deck. Okay, plays another land, so he'll be back up to 18, and it was a Sylvan Advocate, or a land. But he can hold in here. He can hold off this Eldrazi deck pretty well, provided the Eldrazi deck doesn't pull anything good. You know, double Jotty Offshoot keeps gaining him life. He can chump block with him if he needs to. The Sylvan Advocate's a 4/5. He takes the 5 damage from Reality Smasher, which leaves him open to a return shot from Sylvan Advocate, a third Jotty Offshoot. So Eldrazi's at 14, Ramp's at 13, and things are actually working out for the Eldrazi deck here. Oh, no block. Honestly, I would have chump blocked with my third Jotty Offshoot there. Second Sylvan Advocate. Ramp is at 8. Attacks in for 4 with the Sylvan Advocate. And Eldrazi responds with manning up the Wandering Fumarole. Flips its power and toughness. Okay, that'll leave it with 1. What's he got left? Ah, another Spatial Contortion. So trades a land for the Sylvan Advocate. Attacks in with Reality Smasher again. Still no blocks. You have 3 Jotty Offshoots. Block with one of them. Gains 3 life, so he's back up to 6. Uses Seagate Wreckage to draw a card. Plays Explosive Vegetation, which... Oh, perfect timing for a negate, because that would have been 6 life gained. Advocate attacks in for 4, so Eldrazi will be down to 10. He responds by using Seagate Wreckage to draw a card. And a second Reality Smasher. Now he has to block, so he double blocks one of the Reality Smashers with the Jotty Offshoots. So he'll take 5 damage and go down to 1. Does he have a Wild Slash? Nope. Eldrazi Sky Spawner. I was going to say Wild Slash, Draconic... Draconic Roar wouldn't have helped him there. He would have had to reveal a dragon, but... Wild Slash... Anyway, Ramp pulls a land, which puts him up to 3, but that's not going to help him. Sylvan Advocate attacks in for 4. Chump block with the Scion token. And he has to block everything here. So he'll take 2 damage from the Sky Spawner, lose a Jotty Offshoot and the Sylvan Advocate. Response from Eldrazi? Is he going to use Seagate Wreckage to draw a card and hope to top deck something that he needs? Warping Whale gets rid of a Jotty Offshoot, which is enough to kill. Ramp in desperation responds with his own Seagate Wreckage. Eldrazi decides to do the same. They're both hoping for top decks here, but Ramp has to get a top deck here or he's dead. Kozilek's Return, and he concedes. Yeah, Return was not enough. He needed something drastic, and I can't really think of anything outside of, like, Nissa's Renewal that would have kept him alive there. Well, that was Eldrazi Aggro versus Mono Green Ramp, Red Green. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.